Huh?
Edgar tell you that it's like Jason's
Thumb drive?
That's why I don't trust the plastic ones anymore. They're kind of
hopefully things go well tomorrow, then we'll do it again. So.
My cousin's still advertising with Jason.
Yeah. Some of you have made it. Sure.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
I don't know. Try to pass it and he threw it right off his foot.
Work, boy. At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
A rogue virus, no jobs, sky-high tuition debt. Life is trying to put our generation on the sidelines. But we refuse to just sit back and watch it pass us by. Instead, watch us fly ahead. Watch us overcome anything. Watch us rise. Watch us change our world. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic schools. Built on family values and reinforced by faith, our schools foster academic excellence and prepare students for lifelong success. Smaller class sizes, individualized support, and diverse opportunities provides for a well-rounded education. Schedule a tour and find out if you qualify for financial assistance or free tuition with Wisconsin Parental Choice. Visit us today at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates. And our outcomes are much better.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
dog virus. No jobs, sky-high tuition debt. Life is trying to put our generation on the sidelines. But we refuse to just sit back and watch it pass us by. Instead, watch us fly ahead. Watch us overcome anything. Watch us rise. Watch us change our world. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Yeah?
Yeah. I thought so.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Maybe not tomorrow, but I expect a lot on Saturday.
It's supposed to get really cold on Saturday night. to be as high as 0.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic schools. Built on family values and reinforced by faith, our schools foster academic excellence and prepare students for lifelong success. Smaller class sizes, individualized support, and diverse opportunities provides for a well-rounded education. Schedule a tour and find out if you qualify for financial assistance or free tuition with Wisconsin Parental Choice. Visit us today at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates. And our outcomes are much better.
Welcome to Assumption High School for tonight's regular season finale for the Assumption Royals. They take on the first place and the conference winner, the Edgar Wildcats, coming in at 17-2 overall, 13-1 in the Merrillwood South Conference. The Assumption Royals have 1-17 overall and 1-12 in the Merrillwood Conference. Again, a regular season finale for the Assumption Royals. Going with a little different starting lineup here tonight against a much taller Edgar Wildcats team. They will be starting Kemp Ross instead of Ryan Shaw. Get a couple of juniors in there tonight. Again, they can't have senior night. The Royals don't have any seniors. And so they regular season finale, final home game of the year for the Royals. They will head over to Port Edwards High School on Tuesday. We'll have highlights of that game for you at Zaleski Sports at the conclusion of that game. Should be a good one here tonight. The Assumption Royals falling on Tuesday to Westfield, 54-29. It was close at halftime, 21-17, and the Pioneers took it in the second half to come away with a huge win against the Assumption Royals. We're going to turn it over to Phil Hartley for our Invocation National Anthem and starting lineup here from Assumption High School. Sit back, relax. Should be a good one here tonight. Assumption and Edgar back with the starting lineups after this.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Assumption High School. Tonight's contest features the Wildcats of Edgar. Our regular Royals from Assumption High School. Everyone please rise to the prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Father, the communities of Edgar and Assumption, the families and friends, gather before you in praise and honor to your name. Through this event, help each of us to grow, mature, and witness your presence in our lives. We are a community of various backgrounds and abilities. Please help us, Father, to do our very best and be supportive and respectful of others. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Please remain standing, put your hand over your heart, join us in singing our national anthem, led this evening by Alexis Walton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies red glare, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now, the city's starting lineup. First, Edgar Wildcats. Team number 3, Oscar. Team number 5, Carter Wolf. Team number 10, Cole Schilling. Team number 11, Ethan Pregame. Team number 24, Rick Harper. Coach Steve Hoff. We are Assumption Royals. Junior number 11, Bryce Sauer.
as always, I'd like to thank Phil Hartley for pregame festivities here from Assumption High School. We get going here tonight. Starting lineups again for the Edgar Wildcats: Austin Dahlke, Connor Wolf, Nate Drabeck, Cole Schilling, and Braden Bumgarner. For the Assumption Royals: Bryson Gilbreth, Reed Dillman, Nick Lieber, Kemp Ross, and Alec Sullivan. Working from right to left, we are underway here in Wisconsin Rapids. Again, the Edgar Wildcats, the number 1 seed in their region, looking to finish off this regular season. They are scheduled to play Hurley tomorrow. Not sure if that is still a for sure. If you are from Edgar and watching here tonight, let me know. They are planning to play Edgar on Saturday, not tomorrow. They're supposed to host Hurley and a travel on Kemp Ross and an opening possession turnover on the Royals. It was 33-13 at a halftime score. Their first matchup. That was Assumption's first game of the year when they played each other back on December 15th. Kicks it to the right side again. Drew Gooden not starting tonight. Austin Dahlke with it now. Skips it all the way over. Tipped away by Galbraith, but staying with the Royals. We'll have an interview with Austin Dahlke tomorrow, I believe. Jason Zaleski heading over to Edgar High School for some big signing day festivities for Austin. Won't give you any other details than that, so you're going to have to stay tuned to Zaleski Sports. Jason will have a full recap of signing for Austin Dahlke, and that should be a backcourt. No, I don't know. It looked like Kemp Ross knocked it away, but or he did knock it away, but Austin Dahlke had full control of it. And there's a foul, and Bumgarner's going to go to the line for 2. And we'll have a whole slate of playoff basketball for you tomorrow. On the girls' side, first starting right here in Wisconsin Rapids, the Greenwood Indians knocking off the Port Edwards Blackhawks last night, 42-37. So the Indians and Coach Wietrich will have a date with Coach Klein and the Assumption Royals tomorrow evening in a regional semifinal. Sullivan swings it around to Lieberg on the right side. Kemp Ross working hard down low. Back over to Galbraith, top of the key. Getting a very stingent defense. Athletes for Edgar turning their football skills on their head here this year. Three-pointer Dillman left short, and are a team to be reckoned with in the postseason. Favorites out of their sectional. Nearly poked away, gets double-teamed, and throws it into no man's land. Recovered by Bumgarner. Dahlke with it now. Swings it back around to Connor Wolf. Dahlke step back 3 right side, and it gets stuck. It'll be a jump ball and a turnover. Staying or going to Assumption. And see Jack Klatt for Assumption. One of the leaders in assists. Kemp Ross just able to come away with it. Sullivan, three-pointer, too strong. Rebound taken by the Wildcats. Dahlke kicks it up to Bumgarner, right wing. Austin back over to Wolf. Connor Wolf, the leading assister on the Edgar Wildcats. Again, the eyes of a quarterback. We saw that with Max Vanderhoof on Monday. Nick Lieberg with it now. Right hand, left it short. Rebound taken by Dahlke. As Drew Gooden gets ready to check in for Edgar. Wolf stepped into it. Didn't let it fire. Down to Bumgarner. Height too much and rolls it in. 5-0. 3 minutes gone by. Alex Sullivan on the right side. Reed Dillman and Alex Sullivan were not in the lineup in their first game against Edgar. Nick Lieberg with it now on the left side. Man-to-man defense, and that one got poked away. Look out. Connor Wolf lays it in with the left hand. Connor's had a couple dunks this year. As Coach Weisenbeck will take a timeout. We'll be back to Wisconsin Rapids right after the.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
So Saturday, Edgar is supposed to host Hurley, and then next Friday, a week from tomorrow, they will play the winner of Abbotsford and Spencer in a regional semifinal. Alex Sullivan with it now, back over to Reed Dillman. You got Drew Gooden who checked in, as well as 24 Ashton Schuett for the Wildcats. Bryson Galbraith backing down over to Sullivan. He lets another three fly. Too strong. Ross fought for it. Wildcats hitting the floor. And zone defense, back to zone defense for the Royals. Gooden with it, back over to Connor Wolf on the left side. 1-3-1 here for the Royals. 13:50 to go, first half. Can take a look at our schedule coming up at Zaleski Sports momentarily, as Kevin and I were talking in between break that there were only two officials. The third one just showing up now. It's a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Edgar Wildcats. So maybe during the next timeout, our official will be able to join his colleagues, his cohorts. 13:40 to go, 7-0 Wildcats. Drew Gooden, left hand, back over to Wolf, right side. Spin moves in, bumps against Galbraith. Gooden three-pointer, and it rims out. It's been almost automatic this year as Drew Gooden from beyond the arc has put up some big numbers here in his senior campaign. 13:13 to go. Dillman three off the mark. A foul on Kemp Ross on the rebound. $13:08 to go, as speaking of, Jack Klatt checks in. And our third official finds his way to the end baseline. So up to that magic number of three officials here tonight. Skips it over to Austin Dahlke on the right side, and a alley-oop, perfect execution, and Connor Wolf lays it in. He's got four, and it's 9-0 Wildcats. Clad with it on the right side. Jack picks up his dribble and finds Bryson Galbraith. Over to Nick Lieberg, down to Alex Sullivan, left block. Over to Klatt. He goes right baseline. Good move by Jack. Throws it up there, and it's going to be out of bounds. No. Recovered by Gooden. And Drew's going to dribble all the way. Back over to Schuett. Gooden resets the offense. Connor Wolf back over to Dahlke. He lets it fly. Good looking form by Austin Dahlke. And Nick Lieberg for the Royals comes away with the rebound. Back over to Galbraith, left baseline. Good move by Bryson. He'll go to line for two. Bryson averaging just under 5 points a game. 12-11 to go. Nine nothing Wildcats. First one for Bryson is off the mark. Kate Stats will check in for the Royals. He'll come in and replace Alec Sullivan. So we got Mosney and Medford on the boys' side up in Mosney. Stratford and Rib Lake. As Bryson Galbraith hits one of two. We've got Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln over in Marshfield. Got Pacelli at Port Edwards. Team that Assumption will play on Tuesday. The regional quarterfinals. Their first meeting, 58-56. Quentin Tranel with a game-winning shot at the third-place game of the Cranberry Classic right before the new year. Drew Gooden with it. A pair of Wildcats getting ready to check in. 9-1, 11:35 to go. Dahlke, another three-pointer, airballs it. Rebounded by Galbraith. Pushing it up quickly against Drew Gooden along the far sideline. And just throws it to nobody. And Austin Dahlke quickly pushes it up, gets bodied. Line drive pass up to Drew Gooden. He lays it in. Drew for two more, 11-1, 11:11 to go. Blake Lobner getting ready to check in for the Royals. Galbraith gets double teamed, throws it up to Reed Dillman. Top of the key, over to Klatt. Back up to Reed. Dribbles with the left hand all the way. Nick Lieberg, three-pointer, bit too strong, and rebound taken by Connor Wolf. Again, the athleticism for Edgar, bit too much here as Austin Dahlke lays it in, and timeout taken by Coach Dave Huss. We'll be back to Wisconsin Rapids right after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center will keep you rolling and growing by coming to you with one of our 14 farm and commercial service trucks. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Blake Lobner checked in for the Royals. Everett Brame in for the Wildcats, as well as another one. Check in number 4. Aiden Weisenberger. That one got poked away, and Brame will recover for Edgar. Drew Gooden on the left side against this 1-3-1 zone for Assumption. Back over to Gooden. Thought about it. Nice shot fake. Again, the Wildcats 17-2 with losses to Auburndale and Medford this year. An Auburndale game in overtime took revenge over the Eagles a couple of maybe last week. Three-pointer Gooden, the right side, back bracket, fought for as Reed Dillman will chase it down. And he's going to cross the timeline. Nobody stopped the ball. He's going to get blocked by Gooden, taken away by the Wildcats. Again, running the floor tremendously and lays it in. Ashton Schuett for two, 15-1, nearly halfway through this first half. Jack Klatt off the fingertips of Brame, and Francis Maytot will check in for the Royals. 9:28 to go. Outlet to Maytot. Kicks it over to Nick Lieberg on the right wing. Near the center circle of A for Assumption. And we'll have our whole schedule at halftime. We'll go through that for you at Zaleski Sports for the remainder of the weekend. If the Assumption girls are able to stay put, win tomorrow, they will play right here on Saturday. Three-pointer Klatt off the mark. Rebound taken by Weisenberger. Connor Wolf crossed the timeline. Austin Dahlke getting ready to check in for Edgar. Brame back over to Wolf. Skips it all the way across. Nearly tipped away by Lobner. Three-pointer Gooden. Got it. Drew Gooden for three more. 18-1. Edgar. Kate Stats with it. Back over to Maytot. Three-pointer Jack Klatt hit the backboard and couldn't get it to fall. Brame over to Gooden. Gooden just right of the circle. Alex Sullivan getting ready to check in. Dahlke to the free throw line, steps through and lost control of it. And it'll stay with Edgar. Dahlke and Sullivan check in for Lieberg and Schuett. Inbounding baseline right to our left. Left side, swings it around. Brame got it poked away by Klatt, but a reach-in foul by Jack. With 8:05 to go in the opening half. 18-1. Only points, obviously, for Assumption via Bryson Gelbreth free throws. Knew it was going to be tough. Edgar has come out on fire here tonight. Drew Gooden with it, swings around to Austin Dahlke on the right wing. Looking to get double teamed. Gooden does get double teamed. Back over to Dahlke, free throw line. Kicks it back out to Brame. Picks up his dribble. Looking to find somebody, finally does. Dahlke. Austin. Over to Brame. Again, just methodically looking for that great shot. Nice defense there down low by Matot. Three-pointer Wolf right side. Connor Wolf for three more. 21-1, 7:15 to go. A very senior-dominated team are the Edgar Wildcats. And Gooden is going to get fouled, and he'll go to line for two. No seniors on this Assumption Royals team. Handful of juniors. And Drew Gooden will go to line for two. Drew averages 14 points a game, 3.5 assists per game. The substitute will be in for Gooden after his two free throws. First one for Drew is good. Pardon me, not Gooden. Braden Bumgarner checks in. Reed Dillman checks in. 7:07 to go, first half. 22-1. Edgar, second one, gets the lucky bounce. Does Gooden, 2 for 2. Matot with it. Across the timeline. Gets bodied up. Finds Sullivan. Back over to Loebner, right baseline. Skips it all the way over to Dillman. Gets into the lane. Kicks back out to Matot. Resets, recoups for the Royals. Dillman hands it off to Loebner. Looking for a screen, not using it. Finally gets one against Brame. And down goes Weisenberger. Down to Alex Sullivan. Kicks it back over to Matot. He lets a three fly. Left it just a bit short. Rebound to Sullivan. Weisenberger just tried to tap it away. Back over to Loebner, right wing. Down to Alex Sullivan. Sullivan working back over to Dillman. Reed against Gooden. Spins into Bumgarner. Finds Kate Stats. Stats nearly poked away by Gooden. Spins in the lane. Left hand. Fouls on the ground. Good move by Kate Stats. Foul on Drew Gooden. Good offensive possession that time for the Royals with 6:07 to go in the first half. Dillman inbounding baseline right to our right. Matot with the outlet pass, safe pass. Dillman throws it right into the hands of Everett Bame, looking for Alex Sullivan, who didn't step in. Dahlke left wing, back over to Gooden. Left baseline. Dahlke picks up his dribble over to Brame. He goes right baseline, and he gets fouled and counted and one. Everett Brame, who averages 1.2 points a game. Opportunity to triple that here on the next free throw. 5:43 to go. Everett's and one is no good. Rims out. 25-1, 5:40 to go. Reed Dillman with it on the left, working against Drew Gooden. Finds Alex Sullivan, right elbow. Kicks it over to Cade Stats and through Cade's hands and out of bounds back to Edgar. 5:27 to go. And timeout taken by Coach Weisenbeck. A full timeout. We'll be back to Wisconsin Rapids right after this.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
A rogue virus, no jobs, sky-high tuition debt. Life is trying to put our generation on the sidelines. But we refuse to just sit back and watch it pass us by. Instead, watch us fly ahead. Watch us overcome anything. Watch us rise. Watch us change our world. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight at Zaleski Sports. One of 5 games going on right now. Got Stratford and Rib Lake. We'll give you all score updates at halftime of this game. For our other games at Zaleski Sports, Bryson Gilbreth getting ready to check back in for the Royals. Drew Gooden finds Baumgartner. Dahlke back over to Brame, gets double teamed. Against Austin Dahlke. Right near center court, Francis Maytott and Drew Gooden. Skips it all the way over to Brame. Left side, down low. Good cut by Gooden. And then, again, when you play with these guys, as long as you have, again, a lot of seniors on this Edgar team, when you have as much good chemistry, Nick Lieberg can't get it to go. Tipped out by Lieberg. Over to Loebner. He lets a 3 fly. Got it! Blake Loebner for 3. First basket made by the Royals, 27-4. Drew Gooden creeping up on 1,000 points. Thank you, Tammy, for checking in. Tammy, does he need 4 more? Did he need 4 tonight? Because he's at 7. That one's left short. Offense rebound. Alex Sullivan away with it. Nick Lieberg on the right side. Steps through right hand. Nick Lieberg, nice take. 27-6. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Drew Gooden nearing that 1,000-point mark. Gooden with it now. Swings it around. Goes right baseline. Dahlke with it now. Skips it all the way over to Drew. Down low to Baumgartner. Kicks it up to Brame. Swings around to Dahlke. He lets a 3 fly. Way too strong. Rebounded by Baumgartner. Kicks it over to Dahlke. Left wing. 3:05 remaining. Gooden with it now. Nearly poked away. Got it poked away and a turnover. And up to Nick Lieberg working on Austin Dahlke. Kicks it up. 3-pointer. Loebner 3. And a timeout taken by the Edgar Wildcats. Back to Assumption right after this.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids again. Appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight. As, Tammy, I did miss, I got his free throws written down, just didn't look at it quickly while I was looking through my scorebook. 2:45 to go. Dahlke with it, 27-9. Gooden with it on the right wing. Back over to Dahlke. Kicks it over. Three-pointer, Schuett knocks it down. Ashton Schuett's got 5, and it's 30-9. Galbraith with it. Nick Lieberg at center court picks up his dribble over to Jack Klatt, right wing. One-on-one, goes right baseline, kicks it over to Galbraith. Galbraith steps through right hand, and he'll go to line for 2 as Gooden will pick up his second foul. Bryson Galbraith to the line for 2 free throws. And we'll have scores from our other Zaleski Sports games, as well as our upcoming schedule for the rest of the weekend. With 2:15 to go. Second one rims out, much like the first time, 1 for 2. Schuett with it. Kicks over to Bumgarner. All the way over to Dahlke. He lets a 3 fly, and he knocks it down. Some good-looking form shots for these Edgar Wildcats. Jack Klatt on the right side. Gets double-teamed. Kicks it up to Dillman. Over to Galbraith. Left open. Three-pointer blocked. Offense rebound by Bryson. He lays it in. Good job by Bryson Galbraith to follow his shot. Gooden with it on the right side. Closing in on 1,000 career points. Drew with it now. Kicks it around. Three-pointer, Connor Wolf. Letting the threes fly here after the timeout by Coach Huss. Nick Lieberg steps through and can't get that one to go. Edgar will gladly trade 2s for 3s. Up by 24 with 1 minute to go. Drew Gooden at the top of the key, swings it around to Bumgarner. Down low to Wolf. Three-pointer, Gooden off the mark. And rebound taken by Reed Dillman. 50 seconds to go. Klatt with it on the right wing, working against Drew. Recoups, resets with 40 seconds to go. Reed Dillman on the left wing. Forcing the Royals to go left. Reed getting pounded. Cade Stats. And a foul on Ashton Schuett. Aiden Weisenberger checking in for Braden Bumgarner with 28.5 seconds to go. Dillman to inbound. Still looking over to Jack Klatt. He lets the 3 fly. A bit too strong. Rebound taken by Connor Wolf. Pushed up quickly. Wolf throws it. No look pass to Weisenberger. Blocked by Nick Lieberg. But an offensive rebound put up by Bumgarner. 10 seconds. Lieberg with it. Up to Dillman. Swings around to Klatt. 4 seconds. Dillman floater. It'll be team foul number 5 with 2.5 seconds to go. Reed Dillman to inbound with 2.6 to go. And that one's going to be stolen away by Gooden. He will dribble it out to finish the half. An impressive half for the Edgar Wildcats. 38-12. We'll hear from our sponsors. Come back. Again, give you a recap of this first half. Get you ready for half number 2 and the rest of the week at Zaleski Sports. Back after this.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic schools. Built on family values and reinforced by faith, our schools foster academic excellence and prepare students for lifelong success. Smaller class sizes, individualized support, and diverse opportunities provides for a well-rounded education. Schedule a tour and find out if you qualify for financial assistance or free tuition with Wisconsin Parental Choice. Visit us today at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates. And our outcomes are much better.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Get you some first half scoring here. First for the Assumption Royals, Bryson Galbraith with 4, Blake Lobner with 6, and Nick Lieberg with 2. For the Edgar Wildcats, Everett Brame with 2, Drew Gooden with 9, Austin Dahlke with 8, Connor Wolf with 10, Austin Schuett with 5, and Braden Bumgardner with 4. Get you some score updates from our own Zaleski Sports. Last look we had, Pacelli Port Edwards, 24-14 in favor of the Blackhawks over Pacelli. From Mosinee, 28-21 Medford on top of that game with 3:40 to go in the first half. Get some nice fancy camera angles down or up there in Mosinee. Jason Zaleski, Dan Ross, and company up there. Rib Lake and Stratford, 34-25 with 30 seconds to go in the first half. And then Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln is up on Marshfield 30-20 at halftime. Give you some upcoming schedule. Again, mentioned Greenwood and Assumption girls tomorrow. We also have, I believe it's Colby at Neilsville for girls basketball. Medford is at Mosinee for girls basketball. Greenwood at Assumption. Columbus Catholic is at Loyal. And a possibility of also adding in Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln into that mix as well. So stay tuned to Zaleski Sports for that. Saturday, I have Abbotsford at Pacelli boys basketball. Lakeland and Rhinelander up from the Mosinee Ice Arena up there for a trip to state. The state hockey tournament taking place next week over at just down the road here at Southwood County on the ice over at Lincoln High School. So Lakeland and Rhineland are trying to punch their ticket to the state tournament. And if all goes to plan as we watch playoffs coming up here upcoming on Saturday, it will be regional final action at Neelsville for girls basketball, regional final at Mosinee. Mosinee will host Medford, who they lost to about a month and a half ago or a month ago, and then a regional final at Assumption on Saturday. So obviously subject to change if something were to happen tomorrow night, then the regional final locations obviously would change, all depending on how the games go tomorrow night in the girls' side. Then we have a whole slate of games next week, again, all depending on how the playoffs go. At this point of the year, you never know, obviously. You got to play. That is why you play to win the game. And so 38-12 here at halftime, 3:20 to go before the second half gets underway. And again, I appreciate everyone tuning in here this year. Obviously, March 12th of last year, everything had kind of obviously stopped. And throughout the summer, throughout the fall sports, and of course now throughout the winter sports, we could not do any of this without our fine sponsors, as well as all of you tuning in here, and the schools for helping us out throughout all of this craziness here in 2020 and 2021. I did get some big news. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or not, but I'm going to anyway. Jason Zaleski getting the job done with getting some stuff done at Stevens Point Area Senior High over in Stevens Point, obviously at Spash. We will broadcast all their home volleyball matches as well as swimming. I think they have 3 swimming meets. And if all goes to plan, depending on how field conditions are over in Stevens Point, we'll get you live soccer games in the frigid cold in Stevens Point this spring, as well as highlights from 3 of the Spash football games over at Gerke. Again, the city in Stevens Point putting on their own, putting up their own live stream. I believe it's Live Barn that they also have at KB Willett. So they're not allowing live streamers like us to do their football games, but we will be at the Spash Fieldhouse for volleyball. I believe their first volleyball match March 1st, one of the handful of schools that opted out of a fall season, and we will be able to bring you, as well as Nina Rockets sports as well. Trevor Zaleski and Mike Wendlet will bring you Nina Rockets sports, and myself and a not quite sure who else, but we'll bring you Spash sports this spring. Of course, before the summer, or not summer, but late spring sports take place. And hopefully, again, we talked about it last week, maybe earlier this week, how unfortunate it was that we couldn't play any spring sports last year. Weather was picture perfect. And of course, when you have picture perfect weather with no snow, no rain issues, then you can't play. So we'll see what Mother Nature has in store for us here this year. Expecting some flurries. I think it was snowing on my way in. Expect a couple of flurries here tonight. And again, the bitter cold continues throughout the weekend and into next week as well. So that's why we're here for you. Sit back, nice warm house, wherever you are, however you may be watching. I appreciate you making us your choice for live high school sports here at Zaleski Sports. Just about underway here in half number 2. It is 38-12 in favor of the Edgar Wildcats. And the Royals, who will start with Galbraith, Dillman, Lieberg, Jack Klatt, and Alex Sullivan. For the Edgar Wildcats, they go Gooden, Dahlke, Baumgartner. I believe that's Ashton Schuett over there, and Connor Wolf working from right to left. Reed Dillman has an open shot. That one's a bit too strong. Fought for and taken by Connor Wolf. Working left to right, pushed quickly by the Wildcats. Again, Drew Gooden just a couple of points away from 1,000, and in and out of the hands of Galbraith, he comes away with it. Bryson working on Austin Dahlke. Again, we'll have full recap of Austin's signing day tomorrow. Jason Zaleski will have it for you. Baumgartner will pick up a foul. Don't want to, again, give anything away for his signing day, but head over to Zaleski Sports tomorrow for that. Speaking of cold weather, is your vehicle ready for winter weather? Fleet Farm has everything from wiper blades, batteries, auto chemicals, even snow tires. And it's all at low fleet prices. Stay safe on the road this winter at Fleet Farm. Nick Lieberg, an offensive rebound after Galbraith goes 0 for 2. Blocked by Dahlke. Pushed up to Schuett. Into Gooden, lays it in. And Drew Gooden lays it in. 40-12. He's got 2 more. And they didn't make a big fuss about it, so I'm going to guess that it is going to be his next 2 points. Klatt down to Lieberg. Lieberg, good strong move, and Nick Lieberg gets a bucket. He's got 4. Drew Gooden with it, crossing the timeline, left to right. Poked away, dribbled along the sideline. Bryson Galbraith blocked off the backboard by Gooden. Offense rebound by Lieberg. Second block we've seen off that backboard. 40-16, 16:15 to go. Schuett with it. Back over to Drew Gooden. Nearly poked away, stolen away by Galbraith off his leg, and he's able to recover and corral it. Jack Klatt, left baseline, kicks up to Lieberg on the right side. Nick Lieberg puts his head down, and he's going to get fouled on the floor. So the Royals have come out much more aggressive here in the second half. Something they could have used in their games against Stratford and Westfield. Full timeout taken by Coach Huss. We'll be back to Wisconsin Rapids after this.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back to Assumption High School. 40-16, 15:53 to go, and a turnover up to Connor Wolf. He's going to take it himself, and a good strong take. And Wolf gets it stolen away. Up to Wolf again, and missed the dunk. Up to Drew Gooden. Gooden with it on the right side. And he must be close. Everybody was going crazy why he didn't go for that basket right underneath. Go for that shot. Gooden swings it around. Dahlke three-pointer right side. 45-16, just like that. Dillman with it. Up to Sullivan. Alec gets bodied a little bit. Reed Dillman with it now, working on Connor Wolf. Over to Alex Sullivan on the left wing. Sure, Gooden very, very close right now. Kemp Ross not quite using the screen from Nick Lieberg. kicks it over to Reed Dillman on the left side. Down to Alex Sullivan, spins in, gets it poked away by Drew Gooden. Quick hands by Drew. He's going to push it. He's got the numbers. He reverse layup, can't get it to go. Jack Klatt up to Alex Sullivan, pull-up jumper. Off the mark, push back, rebound taken by Drew Gooden. Up to Connor Wolf. Connor's going to get another, and he's going to get ripped down and bumps Bryson Galbraith. Again, going for the ball, but on the reverse layup from Connor Wolf, Bryson Galbraith gets the neck of Connor Wolf. First one off the mark by Connor. Averages 9 points a game, 4 assists per game. And the second one for Wolf is good. Galbraith kicks over to Dillman. 14.5 to go, 30-point game. Ball's on the ground again. Another turnover and pushed up. Austin Dahlke over to Schuett, three-pointer left short. Offense rebound by Drew Gooden. He dribbles out of it and resets. Left-handed pass over to Dahlke, three-pointer. Gooden got it. Three-pointer, Drew Gooden. And there's 1,001 for Drew Gooden. Timeout taken by Coach Dave Huss and the Edgar Wildcats. 14:11 to go here in the half. And we are going to step aside and hear from Joe Burkhauser. Keep it right here.
Drew Gooden, 1,000 points.
Three-pointer from Drew Gooden. He has broken the 1,000 career point mark. 49-16, dramatic fashion for Drew. So congratulations to him in his outstanding career at Edgar. Alex Sullivan with it now, working on Weisenberger. Spins, flips, nails it. So basketball is going to be heading home with Drew Gooden. Another accolade in the house of the Goodens. Swings around back to Drew. On the left side, trying to add to that point total now. That one's going to be poked away. Jack Klatt coast to coast, and he's going to get pounded again, this time by Weisenberger, and Jack Klatt will go to the free throw line. Looking for his first points of the night. 13:29 to go in the ball game. First one for Jack is good. Nobody enjoys being without comfort, even more so on the coldest time of the year. When your furnace is giving you trouble, give the pros at Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call. For furnace service in Wisconsin Rapids, we'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble, and we'll get the comfort working again rapidly. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit online at rapidssheetmetal.com. Klatt 1 for 2 from the line. As a now back over to Dahlke. Brame back over to Austin. Looking in the right corner to Schuett. Skips it all the way over to Brame. He's able to reach it. Knocked away by Alex Sullivan. The Royals pushing. Jump stops to reset himself. Galbraith goes left baseline. Steps through. Can't get it to go. Tigers fight with each other. Wildcats fight with each other. Gooden steps up to Brame. Right hand. Good take by Everett. Brame. He's having a good night. The 5'11 junior. Kemp Ross, Francis Maytott, a couple of Wildcats getting ready to check back in here. Into Kemp Ross. Kemp, a good move, right hand. Good move by Kemp, his first points here tonight. And one of the best pass fakes you'll see. And one of the best pass fakes you'll see in high school basketball on Tuesday, I think it was, against Westfield. And everybody out of their shoes. Gooden with it now, swings it over to Schuett. Back over to Austin Dahlke. Brame gets double teamed, kicks it over to Schuett, finds Dahlke, three-pointer right wing. Off the back bracket, fought for, and Drew Gooden comes away with the rebound. Gets bodied by Galbraith and Klatt. One-handed pass over to Brame. Pull-up jumper, Schuett, left short. Rebound taken by Jack Klatt. And going to be out of bounds off of Drew Gooden. 2 in, 2 out for both teams. Kate Stats and Blake Loebner in. Braden Bumgarner and Connor Wolf check in. Bounding right to left, 51-21, 11:20 to go. Loebner pull-up jumper, just can't quite get it to go, and up to Brame. Ahead to Brame, and he's going to get pushed. Foul, count it, and one for Everett Brame. Push Francis Maytott out of the way. And Brame will go to the line for +1. He had an opportunity in the first half and couldn't convert the and one. Brame, again, just 1.2 points a game coming in. And his and one is perfect. He's got 7 here tonight. Loebner with it on the right wing for the Royals. And into the hands, intercepted by Drew Gooden. He's going to take it up him. He's going to get fouled and go to line now for 2 on the hard foul by Francis Maytott. Drew Gooden with 11 now. Must have missed the three-pointer. I think I missed the exclamation mark three-pointer. As Nate Treybeck checks back in for the Wildcats. Drew at 14. Yep, I got him at 14 now. Missed the first free throw. Second one for Gooden is good. And Gooden gets a nice round of applause. Oh, and a lot of confusion. Asked for a substitution, and they're going to sub with him. He asked for a substitution, already handed the ball off, but they're going to let him come in anyway. Joey Moyer checks in for the Royals. Again, Coach Huss resting a handful of players. Kyle Brewster on the bench. He'll show him in just a second. The first Wildcat just right of the assistant coach in his warm-up gear yet. So no Kyle Brewster tonight. Rightfully so. I mean, everything's wrapped up. Everything's wrapped up in conference. Just getting ready before next Friday. Again, they'll host either Spencer or Abbotsford. Abbotsford at 3-15, able to host a conference game. Spencer Rockets taking down Columbus Catholic tonight. See if we can get you a score from there. And Brame will take it himself with the right hand easily. 57-21, 10:15 to go. Game might be cruising along here in just a moment. Good pass, blocked by Connor Wolf, and a foul on Kemp Ross. 55-28. Columbus Catholic cruising. Columbus Catholic cruising in that game. Kicks it over to Cole Schilling, and that one's out of bounds, staying with the Wildcats. 9:51 to go, 57-21. Connor Wolf to inbound. Up to Brame. Brame over to Schilling. The 6-foot senior. Ball's on the floor, taken away by the Royals. Dillman left open, three-pointer left short. And up to Brame again, and he'll recover and reset. Goes baseline. Schilling. Drebeck shot and a foul before any of that happened. 9:27 to go. And a timeout taken by Coach Weisenbeck. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here as we hear from our friends over at Draxler Transport. Draxler has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you a 5 cent per mile premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for the requested time off. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefit provider for health, dental, accident, life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. (49-31) Stratford over Rib Lake. Pacelli and Port Edwards 35-28, just starting the second half right down the road in Port. And get you a Mosney Medford score. Be a good game. 44-27, Medford running away with that one. And out of bounds, staying with Edgar. Who else we got? Lincoln and Marshfield, 46-39 in favor of Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln. 9 minutes to go. Kicks it all the way over. Down to Baumgartner, over to Brame. Brame, three-pointer, Schilling, way off the mark. Fought forward by Drebeck, and Kate Stats comes away with it for the Royals. 8:50 to go, halfway through the second half. 57-21. Kemp Ross back over to Blake Lobner on the left wing. Again, we'll have more basketball here from Assumption tomorrow. Kate Stats tosses it. Aaron Livernash getting ready to check in, out of bounds, staying with the Royals. Livernash subs out Blake Lobner, and a substitute, Aiden Weisenberger, checks in for Braden Baumgartner. 8:33 to go. And we'll have Assumption girls and Greenwood girls right on the channel you're watching right now tomorrow night. Connor Wolf down low to Weisenberger. Back over to Schilling. Be able to get it off the fingers of Weisenberger. That's an awful sound when it hits the finger like that. Nearly stolen away. Drebeck still fought for. Nate Drebeck's going to get fouled hard by Kemp Ross. A heck of an effort by Nate Drebeck. Senior that averages less than a point a game will go to the line for 2 free throws. 4 in on the next free throw for the Assumption Royals. Drebeck, left-handed shooter. First one is rims out. Quick release for the senior. Dillman checks out. Stats checks out. Moyer checks out. Jack Klatt, Bryson Gelbreth, Nick Lieberg, Aaron Livernash, and Alex Sullivan, the 5 for the Royals. Drebeck trying to get on the board here tonight, and his free throw is good. Wildcats bench celebrates in excitement. Jack Klatt with it, 58-21, 8 minutes to go. First matchup, it was 60-20. Drebeck picks up the foul. 33-13 at halftime of the first game. Ended up at 60-20. Into Lieberg, down to Sullivan. Nearly poked away, stolen away. Connor Wolf with it now. Quarterback for the Edgar football team. Pass it out. Schilling three-pointer. Rims out. Rebound taken by Jack Clapp, the quarterback for the Assumption football team. Bryson Galbraith with it. Bringing it up on the right side. Nick Lieberg looking down low. Skips it up to Galbraith. Back over to Lieberg. Schuett getting ready to check in for the Royals. And a foul on Edgar, as Connor Wolf went flying with 7:47 to go. Ashton Schuett will check in for the Wildcats. Up to Livernash. Aaron lets a three fly. Got it! Aaron Livernash for three. Knocks it down big from beyond the arc on the JV side. And Livernash hits a big three-pointer here on the varsity stage. Schuett with it on the right side. 7:25 to go. Good pass down low. Brame is going to get fouled. And Brame will go to line for a 1-and-1. And timeout taken by Coach Weisenbeck. Full timeout back to Wisconsin Rapids Assumption right after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Everett Brame will be at the line for 1-and-1 for the Edgar Wildcats. Everett has played a fantastic game. Had 2 points in the first half, up to 7 here in the second half. He only averages 1 a game. As they had to reassure everybody that it was 1-and-1 free throws. First one for Everett is good. Didn't matter anyway. With 7:23 to go, 59-24. Everett's second one is thrown up there, and it is good. 60-24, 7:23 remaining. Jack Cladd with it. Over to Bryson Galbraith on the left side. Again, this is the last time we will have live Assumption boys basketball for you here at Zaleski Sports this season. And we will have highlights of their game on Tuesday up at Port Edwards. And the winner of that one will head over to Allman Bancroft for a matchup with the Eagles. Brame back over to Schuett. Brame with it now. Schilling on the left wing. 7 minutes to go. Over to Schuett. Fought with off of Galbraith's foot. It'll stay with the Edgar Wildcats. And we have a whole slate of big lineup of games for you coming up at Zaleski Sports throughout the rest of the postseason. If our teams continue to win, we'll continue to cover them. Pull-up jumper missed by Drabeck. 6:40 to go. Over to Nick Lieberg on the right side. Thought about the three. Down to Alex Sullivan. Got a poked away. Offense rebound by Sullivan. Swings over to Livernash. Galbraith lets a three go off the back bracket. Rebound fought for. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Wildcats. 6:25 remaining. Everett Brame working from left to right. Schuett crossed the timeline easily against this Assumption defense. 6:10 to go. Down to Brame, over to Drebeck. Drebeck back out to Schilling. Over to Schuett, three-pointer. Off the mark, rebound fought for. Lieberg comes away with it, 6 minutes to go. Lieberg with a nice dribble, steps through, blocking, foul, and one. So is it an offensive foul, or did he count the basket? It's offensive foul on Nick Lieberg. At first, he had a blocking foul, and the basket would have counted. And then he raised the arm, pushed the arm, and an offensive foul on Nick Lieberg. A lot of confusion on that play. Brame with it now. Over to Schuett. Back over to Ashton. Pull-up jumper, Weisenberger. Aiden Weisenberger on the board for the first time tonight. See when Coach Huss wants to sub some of the other guys. Again, wouldn't assume Kyle Brewster. Pull-up jumper, Sullivan way off. Weisenberger comes away with the rebound. Kyle Brewster already a 1,000-point scorer. Averages over 14 points a game. Jack Klatt up to Sullivan. Lieberg with it now. Back over to Bryson Galbraith. He goes baseline. Good move by Bryson. Shot left short. Rebound taken by the Edgar Wildcats. Joey Moyer getting ready to check in. Drebeck can't handle it. Recovers, and Schuett with it now. Baseline down to Weisenberger. Blocked from behind. Back over to Schilling, three-pointer. Too strong. And rebound taken for Edgar. Lieberg tried to save it. Cole Schilling on the right wing. Back over to Brame. 4.5 minutes to go. Weisenberger. Again, don't forget, stick around for an Eastville Dairy post-game show. A lot of contact on that shot. Nick Lieberg will take it coast to coast. Hand it off to Livernash, and it'll go out of bounds to Edgar. Joey Moyer checks in for Alec Sullivan. Kate Stats will check in for Nick Lieberg. Awards Awards, your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards Awards also the proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Vote for the Awards Awards Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month at ZaleskiSports.com and visit Awards More on Facebook to be in your next trophy order today. Three-pointer off the mark by Schuett. Big congratulations to McKenna Gooden, who won the January Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Again, don't forget to stick around for our Eastville Dairy post-game show. Have an opportunity to add up some numbers and get you ready for the weekend of games here at Zaleski Sports. One more for bonus. No bonus yet. Francis Maytott will see Bryson Galbraith's night to a close. I have not seen Ryan Shaw tonight. Ball tiptoed, or not tiptoed, around, and Joey Moyer on the board. With it now, top of the key, down low to Drebeck. Nate Drebeck for two. He's got three. 64-26, 3:20 to go. Over to Livernash right baseline. Maytott, Klatt. Back over to Francis Maytott on the right wing. Down to Joey Moyer. Moyer puts his head down. Fade away. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Ashton Schuett for Assumption. Dribbles through. Back over. Skips it all the way across to Schilling. Three-pointer. Cole off the mark. Rebound taken by Francis Maytott. Maytott across the timeline to the right side. Back over to Joey Moyer. Down low to Cade Stats. Cade muscles his way up and gets it to go. Cade Stats on the board tonight. Cade has had a couple of good games the last couple of games. Had a good one against Westfield. Good pass down low to Schilling. And going to find Schuett. Back over to Drebeck. Drebeck gets blocked by Cade Stats. Maytot up the court. Euro stab. Got it. Francis Maytot for 2. And Coach Weisenbeck will take a timeout. And it will just be a substitute timeout, I believe. And again, we'll keep it right here in Wisconsin Rapids as the Royals trail 64-30. Can give you some updates around Zaleski Sports Network here tonight. Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln was up on Marshfield. The game just has turned into just a 4-point game, 48-44 with 10 seconds left. Lincoln is at the line. Stratford up big on Rib Lake, 69-43. Mosinee down against Medford, 60-41, with 6 minutes to go in that game. And Pacelli and Port Edwards, the Blackhawks, up on the Cardinals by 15. 2:10 to go. Brame with it now, working against Joey Moyer in the backcourt. Good defense by Joey. Somehow finds Schilling up the court. And poked away by Moyer. Fought for, saves it, goes into the bleachers. Underneath to Weisenberger and lays it in. 66-30 with under 2 minutes to go. Again, hustle has not been an issue tonight for either team as it goes off of Maytot and it'll stay with the Royals. Let's see what we got coming in here. Brandon Schoenrock for the Wildcats. Number 14 for Edgar. Nearly poked away and Schoenrock has it. Almost a backcourt, but good move. Couldn't quite finish. 90 seconds to go. Maytot recovers. Loebner three-pointer off the back bracket. Fought for and out of bounds off of Weisenberger. No, I guess he'll be off of Cade Stats and he'll stay with Edgar. He'll go to Edgar. Brame with it. Brame down low and off the hands and out of bounds to Assumption. 66-30. Again, the Royals back in action on Tuesday over at Port Edwards. Edgar, from what the schedule said, will host Hurley on Saturday for their final regular season game before they play the winner of Spencer and Abbotsford next Friday. Left short off the foot of Weisenberger. Took a couple of steps and turnover back to the Royals with 65 seconds to go. Loebner to inbound to Joey Moyer. Great pass up and in. Nice looking assist by Blake Loebner. Across the timeline. Over to Drebeck. Three-pointer left side. Nothing but air with 45 seconds to go. Maytot with it now. Right to left as we watch. Can appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight. Drew Gooden, congratulations to Drew on his 1,000th career point on a three-pointer here in the second half. Cade Stats couldn't quite get it to roll in. But Cade will go to line for 2. The Edgar Wildcats will improve to 18-2 on the season and finish the Merriwood Conference at 14-1 here in 2020-2021. The Assumption Royals will finish the regular season at 1-18 and 1-13 in the Merriwood Conference. Second one for Stats, rims out. Again, as tough as the season as it has been for the Assumption Royals, gotta tip your hat to both these teams. And both of them have stayed healthy. Didn't have to cancel many games, and the ones that they did for Assumption were at the beginning of the year. With 20 seconds left, Dribbles through to his brain, working on Maytott. Good pass down low, blocked by Stats. And it's going to be out of bounds with 8 seconds to go. Good block by Kate Stats. 66-33. Edgar has doubled them up. Looking to inbound. Good pass down low. Poked up in the air. Joey Moyer. Francis Maytott up to Aaron Livernash. All the way. Euro steps up and couldn't quite finish. But that will do it here tonight. The Edgar Wildcats 66 and the Assumption Royals 33. We'll step aside, have an opportunity to hear from Nasonville Dairy. Come back and wrap this one up here from Assumption. Back after this.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150, and so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, setting in the stores, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go in and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on cake.
Welcome back to Assumption High School as the regular season finale for the Royals ends here tonight, as they recognize some of the players here for the Assumption Royals. Go through some scoring first for the victorious Edgar Wildcats. Everett Brame with 11, Drew Gooden with 15, Austin Dahlke with 11, Aiden Weisenberger with 4, Connor Wolf with 13, Nate Tradebeck with 3, Ashton Schuett with 5, and Braden Bumgarner with 4. For the Assumption Royals, Francis Maytott with 2, Bryson Gelbreth with 4, Jack Klatt with 1, Blake Lobner with 6, Kate Stats with 3, Nick Lieberg with 6, Kemp Ross with 2, Aaron Livernash with 3, Alex Sullivan with 2, and Joey Moyer finishes with 4. Again, the Royals will be back in action on Tuesday over in Port Edwards. They will take on the Blackhawks in a regional quarterfinal. The winner plays Almond Bancroft. And again, we'll be back with you tomorrow as the Assumption Royal girls look to make a push in the postseason as they will host the Greenwood Indians. Kevin and I will be here for that game. Opening inbounds, can't really say opening tip-off. The game will start at 7 o'clock right here at Zaleski Sports. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight for this roller coaster of a winter season, especially for the Assumption boys, finishing 1-18 on the year. They will again head over to Port Edwards. Edgar will host Hurley on Saturday afternoon and then play the winner of Spencer and Abbotsford next Friday. And so with that, we're going to sign off here from Assumption High School for the final time on the boys' side anyway. Again, we'll have girls basketball for you tomorrow and hopefully on Saturday. For Kevin, this is Steve Maves signing off from Assumption High School. Have a great night, everyone. Please, please, please stay safe, stay warm. It's supposed to be awful this weekend, so sit back and relax and watch our broadcast from the comfort of your own home as we bring you girls basketball playoffs on Zaleski Sports. Have a great night, everyone. And again, we will talk to you tomorrow night right here from Assumption High School as the Royals take on the Greenwood Indians. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.